My name's Isabella, and I recently moved to Miami, the home of sun, surf, and, everything else people like to do under palm trees. Throughout my life, living different places, I've been vegetarian, vegan, and now I'm pescatarian. And I've always been interested in how I can find different kinds of vegan food in all the places I've been. The goal of this film is to investigate and answer the question of whether vegan food is affordable here in Miami. For those who don't know, veganism is an eating style in which someone doesn't consume animals in their meat or products of animals, such as honey or milk. If you haven't heard of it, it's kind of sweeping the nation and possibly even the world right now, at least in my opinion. For this video, I decided to go to 2 different vegan places in Miami that I hadn't been to before and compare them a little. The first place I went to was the Love Life Cafe out in Wynwood. I went with one of my good friends, Kayla, who isn't a vegan herself, but is always down to try anything. I loved the cute cafe feel of this place, and it made Kayla and I want to look around a little bit more. They had a lot of great options for merchandise and takeout food, which I think helps if you just want to be able to grab and go from a place. After exploring, we ordered our food. We got a few different dishes to try, and we absolutely loved each of them. We got a vegan breakfast burrito, a veggie burger, some plantains, and Kayla got a vegan arepa, which was really interesting. I feel like the menu had a lot of different foods on it that could satisfy almost anyone, and boy, were we satisfied. The Love Life Cafe was definitely affordable if you want an easy vegan meal, and it was super filling. We honestly even had enough to take home leftovers. I was feeling full and happy after this visit, but a week later, I knew I had another friend who I wanted to take to another vegan place that was a little more niche. The second place I had in mind was Minty Z in Coconut Grove. I took along my best friend Kaylee. We were super excited about this place because it's an Asian restaurant, but it's completely vegan. Kaylee is not a vegan eater, but she is my best friend, so dragging her around to new places is my specialty. We really liked the mural on the wall, and even the waiter was happy to see us wanting to document our time in the restaurant. We decided to spoil ourselves a little bit and did a 6 mini-course meal, which basically was around $45. We started with some spicy cauliflower kimchi, then moved on to wontons and gyoza. We were starting to feel a little full, but the meals kept coming, which we weren't complaining about. We ate some amazing vegan bao buns, a cucumber salad, and it also came with spicy peanut sauce. Our main meal was a bowl of curry noodles, which I think was one of my favorite parts because later on, I ate the leftovers and they were also amazing as cold noodles. Our waiter saw that we were struggling, so he brought over some boxes, but also brought dessert, which were these wonderful little puffs with a chocolate sesame sauce. Of course, we devoured it. All in all, we enjoyed our meals, but now I think it's time to talk about the main point of this video. In this film, I wanted to explore a couple places in Miami that served vegan food, And what I learned is that vegan food is definitely affordable and easy to find, easier than I have found it to be in the past. Keep in mind, we went to places that were fully vegan, but you can also find vegan meals at other healthy restaurants as well around Miami. So now let's talk about price. At the Love Life Cafe, we spent between $13 and $15 on a meal per person. Like I said, I spent a lot more money than the average person here, but if I were to go back, I probably would only get one of these meals, which I feel like is pretty comparable in price to other restaurants in Miami, and I felt like the portions were so large that I could basically have it for 2 meals. At Minty Z, Kaylee and I ended up spending $45 per person for our tasting courses. At first, that sounds like a lot of money per person. However, we did end up getting way more food than we expected. So if I were to go back, I would say that anyone going could basically get a couple of these dishes and spend still maybe a little more, but be really satisfied and end up having a really nice date or a really nice dinner. In the end, the total for everything, if we were to order it separately off the menu, was $91, which does add up to about $45.50 per person. However, like I said, we really didn't feel like we needed that much food. I think the Love Life Cafe had a lot more easy and quick options, from smoothies to grab-and-go snacks. However, Minty Z was definitely a sit-down restaurant, and I think it would be perfect for a date night or for those who love Asian food but want to eat a little more environmentally friendly. I would say both restaurants really hit the mark in different ways, and I can't wait to experience my next vegan place in Miami. I'll definitely take you along.